Hi, my name is Carlos Gonzalez, and for my English 4 class, I was given a project to make a college survival guide. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me to watch it. So first, this is my front slide, College Survival Guide by Carlos Gonzalez. Okay, next we have a personal reflection. So these are my hopes and my fears of going to college, especially since I'm going to college farther away. I am a little worried about adapting to it, having to have so many responsibilities all at once, especially with not having like a backbone to rely on. And I know that I am also a little worried about having a good balance between work and school because those are both really high responsibilities I do got to keep up with. And then my hopes, they were to make good connections through networking, friendships, and professional relationships. By professional relationships, I mean like coworkers, managers, professors, like really get familiar. And the more professional and the more networking and connections you make, I think is the better, at least for me. And I really hope to keep my grades up because of my awards and scholarships. I do have to keep my grades up, so I hope I do. Next, actually, I don't even hope, I have to. Next, we have essential college tips. So when it comes to time management, you want to make sure you have goals, you plan, you prioritize, and you minimize distractions. You make sure to have active learning and create a conductive study environment that also prioritizes breaks and self-care. So you want to make sure not to overwork yourself because if you overwork yourself, you will be burnt out, but you still want to make sure to have a good balance between working and relaxing. Okay. And then next we have tips for budgeting and saving money. So you want to categorize your expenses, save for emergencies, and balance your budget. What I mean by categorizing your expenses is having, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but they're like those books that says like gas fund, food, groceries, insurance, rent, bills, stuff like that. That's very useful so that you know how to budget well. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have tips for living with a roommate. You want to make sure to have good communication, good compromising skills, and have good conflict resolution. I think one of the most important ones are communication and compromisation because you're not always going to get what you want, but it's good to find a good middle. That's the same with communication because if you're in a room all the time, you're going to have to communicate, especially about boundaries and all those good things. Okay, and then the other one is handling stress and mental health. Okay, adopting a combination of healthy habits, time management strategies, and seeking support. So again, it goes down to the time management. You want to make sure not to just put everything all at once or all to the end, and then you can be very, very stressed out, and that's not going to be good for your mental health. And seeking support, if you ever feel down, obviously seek support and all that good stuff. Next, we have a college bucket list. So a college bucket list, they're going to be like my goals that I want, especially for my first year in college. So for my first year in college, I want a above 3.0 GPA. I want to explore the city. I want to get familiar with my campus, make friends, get a job, get used to college life, and have a good study habit. So explore the city. Obviously, I'll be in a brand new city across the country where I am right now. So I do gotta explore the city as well as get used to my campus because the campus, again, it's far. I have never visited. I probably will not visit it until I get to the campus. So once I get there, I do want to become familiar with all of it. Again, yeah, with the rest. Okay, next. These are gonna be my packing guides. These are gonna be like, I would say my essentials when it comes to packing or things that I will bring no matter what, along with things that will make my room feel like home. So for the first one, we have a mirror, a mini fridge or a freezer, a microwave, a laundry basket, a lamp, a mattress topper, bedding, hangers, storage containers, extension cord, trash can and trash bag, a poster or posters like those I have right there, all my posters and all my wall stuff. I won't bring all of these, but I like to bring some of them. Shoe compartment, cleaning supplies and air freshener, bathroom stuff like caddies, shampoo, soap, toothpaste, toothbrush, all that good stuff. Plants, bathroom carrier, school supplies, coffee maker, vacuum, headphones / AirPods, and clothes racks. I know that not a lot of dorms do have big closets, and I do have a rather large closet, so I do want to have a clothes rack. Same with the coffee maker. I know I like coffee, and I know if I go out and get coffee every single day or every other day, it's still going to come out a lot of money in my pocket. So it's best to just buy a maker and make it in the room. And I'm thinking half of these I will not get. I will make sure, I will split this list with my dorm, like my roommate, so that we don't have double of everything. Okay, and this is my letter to my future self. I'm a little harsh, but there's nothing wrong with that. I wrote, Dear future me, I hope you feel proud of yourself for all that you have accomplished. You even graduated college. Go get yourself a real job now that'll pay even better than whatever job you're in right now. It's a little harsh, but it's true. You're in a job right now, but you're not going to stay there. You're going to get a better job. That's it. Thank you. So that's it. That's all I have for this little video presentation.